Hello everybody, how are we all doing on this fabulous Wednesday? Hope you're all doing well. Okayest, welcome in. Steve? Oh wow, Steve's here. The Factorio. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're ready for some trains. Because we're doing trains. And I think we might... Yeah, is it? Yeah, no, I think we're figuring it out. I'm gonna say it. I think we're figuring them out. So, without further ado, continue. Trains in this economy, and then immediately I come in and I just hear blink, 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 blink. Like, not you're not. It's not finished. Cheers, okayest. Trains in this economy. Might be how we. This might be the only way we can get into the city pretty soon, because petrol be expensive. All right, so God damn it, fine. I do things. Me, this guy. All right, so let's see what I want to do here. I thought of a theory. Okay, hit me with it. I may be prepared. So we have our oil connected. Shit. Immediately. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Okay, it's every fucking time. Oh my god. You're in my head. It's in the walls. Alright, so this is going to be our it is magic, I think. It is some form of sorcery that you are employing, and frankly, I think that is cheating. Really, that's what you're doing. You're cheating. So, aliens are part of the government. They stop you when you're big and famous. No, because if that was true, like Mark Zuckerberg's android would have been arrested many moons ago. Obviously, they wouldn't allow a semi-conscious robot to just wander around if that were true. Alright, so we have... oh yeah, I have this to power the pumps, just so that I don't have to run power here itself, which is great. Does this need power? Actually, no. Do these need power? Actually, yes. 30 kilowatts, that's not too bad. And in this game, the government's trying to stop global warming. Actually, I'm pretty sure in this game, the government encourages it. At least they do in Satisfactory, right? Like, they're all about more. Okay. This is where the gun bullet go. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get automation to make it so... it will... What was I thinking here? So we have... This gets filled, right? And I'm pretty sure we have... Yeah, fluids greater than 25,000. That's good. We want to make sure we have 25,000 oil before we leave. I think that's good. I think that makes sense. So... If the cargo in the circuit is greater than 250, or actually maybe it should be this. So fluids greater than 25,000 and the circuit is ready to go, or the cargo is ready to go. Does that work? I think so. If we're out of bullet, then we just leave. If the cargo is full of bullet and we are full of oil, then we just leave. I think this makes sense. I'm not touching it. Rhythm Twine Industries is ready to go, I think. Rhythm Twine Crude Industries. Oh yeah, the okayest oil you can mine is still doing great. Still ready to pump, so that's great. Eventually, I want to take all of this iron and pump it up here. In fact, maybe eventually is today. And today is now. You said we... Oh, I've already refunded OKS their points, like, 2 minutes ago. I said it, like, immediately. It was terrible. Yeah, I guess I should still try. Actually, you know what it is? I used to have a pop-up on screen that would show that. So that I would remember it. But for some reason it doesn't anymore. I need to fix that. Because then it will be at the forefront of my mind. Because once I refund the channel points, the little alert's gone. And so I don't have it in my head to remember. Because I'm not very intelligent. Alright, I just had a cool thought. Just one. Just one. That's all I've got in me today. So you'll have to bear with me. Perfect. Yes, I like this. And then, how many is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. This is my other wall. Oh, shit. That went well. It's fine. That's intentional. Wait, do I need another stop here? Oh, I guess I do. Yes. That's what I was going to do. I was going to have a stop here and then a stop here for the iron. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Let's be real. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, past me was actually thinking. I kept smashing... One time I kept smashing the trains on my gates because they wouldn't open fast enough. I thought they were instantaneous. How fast were they going? Holy. I love it. You're really pushing them to the limit, Steve. It's fantastic. Okay, so we have this. This is... yeah, this all needs to go. So let's just chop it down. I could blow it up. Just so you know, it's within my power. But I'm choosing to chop it down. Because I like my rails. I don't want them to blow up. I don't want to have to replace them, because then they'll be weird. I maxed the things I can research on them. Oh no, I didn't think about that. That could be... No, that's never going to be a problem for me. Let's be real. That's... Of all the things that could be an issue, that won't be one of them. Let's be honest. Not for me. Nuke the trees? Yeah, you're right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I being a fool? Yes. Deforestation. That's the thing. Digital deforestation is okay. Alright, here we go. This is going to be my little train stop where all the stuff is. Glad we all agree. Good idea, great idea. Love it. I don't think I'm going to be able to put a gate on this, am I? Okay. I really like that idea. I really like that plan. Can I make this straight in any way? Ah! No! It's terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible news. Only the miner nuke. Sadly, it's the best. It's the best I have available to me at this moment. I guess I can blow up the cliff. I guess I'll explode the cliff. Okay. Nearly. Flawless. Didn't even damage the rail. I mean, you gotta admit, only a minor nuke, but still very satisfying. These are all the incorrect buttons. There we go. Yes, there we go. Actually, is this... Maybe I do need it one more. Yeah, I guess I do. Fantastic. Okay. Cliff explosives need explosives. Who would have guessed? Not me. Explosives need sulfur. Right. I can't explode the cliff just yet. Actually, don't I have sulfur? I do. Get in the car. It's time to get in the car. I like this train corridor thing I've created. I should probably make this wider as well. That would be wise. I'm definitely going to hit a rock on the way back, so let's fix it before we go. Alright. What am I doing? Oh yeah, explosives. Water. Wait, how do I... Oh, I need a chemical plant. Ah, damn it. I was really hoping I could just do this in like, situ. Guess... I guess... how do I want to do this? So... I guess I'll just make a little, like, chemical plant up here. Just to have stuff being made. Because really all I want is just a little bit of explosives. Here we go. Alright, we have that. I require power. And then the only thing I need is box. Sulfur, you. No, not sulfur. Change the recipe. Ah, When I hit change recipe... Oh, okay, I was going to say it shows me everything? That doesn't make sense. Explosives. Oh, and it needs coal? I'm so depressed. I'm beyond sad. This probably isn't even enough. Oh, no, it is. Oh, that's that's a lot of pollution, I think, I assume. No, I took it all out. God damn. I just wanted to look at the recipes while it was doing stuff. Right. Uh-oh. The water can have a temperature? That's terrifying news for all involved. Okay. Cliff explosive. 1. That should be enough, right? Let's make another one. This makes 2 explosives, so it's not too bad. Alright, we'll just let that process. That should take a little while. I have 2... Now. I have 2 cliff explosives. So let us... I'm really bad at driving. I'm much better at driving in real life, I promise. Like, actually, haven't hit a tree yet. And that's not just because I live in the arid desert of Arizona. I promise. I made it. These rocks need to go. Alright, I'm going around. Okay. Don't talk to me. Don't even look at me. You should probably mute the stream and switch to another tab or something. Okay. So what am I doing? Like, actually, what are we doing? Cliff explosives. Alright, good. I assume cliff explosives are very unhealthy to buildings. I feel like that's a reasonable assumption. Where's my grenades? There they are. And then repair kits right next to the explosives for reasons. Oh. Seems good to me. Alright, we have a loop, and honestly, this looks better. This looks better. Look at that on the map. That's good. I might just have it go straight up, honestly. Straight up and reconnect right there. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Anyway. Flawless. Gates. Now I need gates. And walls. I can make a few gates, at least. Not many walls. Probably should have grabbed some of those while I was there. I mean, I have 300. Surely that's enough. Right? That's gotta be. Get this rock out of the way. Obviously, we have this protective barrier down here as well, but this is quite satisfying. Okay, so that's too far over. Grab all the walls. Is there any research I can do? I think it's all behind blue, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's all behind blue, I think. So... Alright, now we need to chop this one down. Life is good. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. If I'm going to be inconsistent, at least let's be consistent about it, shall we? Alright, perfect. So, now we have the first train station right here, which we will separate with a gate because we can. That is entirely the intelligent reasoning behind all of the choices made here. Fantastic. So now we have this, not hooked up to power, but it is around, and that's good. And then we have this for the iron. And then also maybe for bullet as well? I guess we just don't need bullet at this location. Like, oh, we don't need bullet. Well, actually, I guess we do. We need bullet here because then it can unload to anything that's over here, potentially. Maybe. We can also have, like, little turrets. Like, if I were to do something cool and interesting. Like, maybe. Like that. Okay, so that lets me in. So that's bad. This is a terrible design, but it's okay because what I can do is I can really like thicken it up on the inside. Okay, perfect. And then what I can do, double trouble. Other thing. Yeah, I don't think I need... I was going to put a third one here, but that's probably a little ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Now we have 2 turrets right here. Because... Just because, actually. That's really... That's why. How they get ammo is not my problem. That's future me's problem. But now, I'll just feed them some ammo manually. Okay. Fantastic. So now that we have that, we want to have a whole bunch of miners here feeding iron down here into this. And iron is going to be our 3rd carriage. Right, so we have the driver, we have oil, cargo, we have gun, and then iron. So if I select this, we have driver, oil, gun, so literally right here. Which is a shame, because all of this down here would be perfect for like processing it and actually like moving it around. Kind of makes me want to move this further down. I'm moving it further down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just have to. I do. Contractually obligated to move it. Alright. Don't worry, Masakai. We will be rebuilding your train station. So, if I were to build it here, we have one driver, oil, something right here, I think is where we need it. And then deconstruct this one. Alright, so now we have this. Which does make all of this a little superfluous. But honestly, that's okay. That's fine. Okie dokie. I'm out of walls! No! Can I make some? I can, alright. Good. That's almost enough. Perfect. Alright. Train comes in here. This exists. Should I move this down a smidge? Yeah, I probably should. Alright, fine. I'll move it down one more. Right there. Alright. Fantastic. We now have something. What can be described as something. I love it. So now, I guess I could just drive the train up here. And maybe that's the better option. Oh. It's actually fine. We're so fine, there's stone. We're fine. I mean, do we need every piece of stone on the map? I can't imagine we do. Alright. Whatever it takes, just connect me. There we go. I'm going to assume that's connected, and if it isn't, I'm going to be very sad. Oh no, that's in the way. That's fine. Okay, so. Whatever. Alright, we have our train set up. And we are going to need books. I suppose I don't actually have boxes anywhere. I guess let's set them up here. Box and box and box and that'll do. And then we'll also set this up here as well. So right here then. This will be the ore, I believe. It looks right, but let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's send it to... Actually, I'll have to... So like this. Masakai... Just... I want it to wait here, so how do I make it wait? Empty cargo? I guess the cargo's not empty, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's empty. Alright, so it doesn't automatically stop. I assume that clicking means it's here? Train cannot find path to destination. Okay. Add weight condition. full cargo. Alright, I'm going to assume that's good. Oh, actually, yeah, you do want space so that you can walk through. Okay, that makes sense. This is the last cabin, which means we'll need these guys. I should get all of these automated, I think. Fast inserters and all that. Game feels a smidge loud. I'm just going to take this down to maybe just 90%. Yeah, maybe 85. Okay, so now we'll have all of our conveyor belts. So here's what I'm thinking. We have... I see. Maybe in that case, we'll do something like this. Well, actually, in that case, maybe what we'll do is something like this. Like that. Because effectively, I'm assuming I'm going to be able to get a lot of drills on this, would be my guess. I assume. Like, this is huge. And I can use faster belts as well, which we probably should. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. The other thing we can do is fill it from the other side too, if we absolutely have to. We have space for that. But I have electric mining drills, and they use 90 kilowatts. So it looks like we may have to run real power down here at some point. And I'll let you know if real power wants a magazine or anything. Alright, so... no. That's not quite what I wanted you to do. So like there. And then here, and here, and there? I think this works. How many is that anyway? I had 45, so I want to see 15 left. Yeah, 16. Basically a whole normal belt of drilling capacity. Can I make more of these? I can make a few. Let's do it. I have to make the electronic circuits, but that's fine. Oh wait, these are too close, aren't they? They can't be touching, because otherwise I can't get power to them. Let me move them. Like this? There we go. Alright, so we're going to make some over time, but for now I think that's good. Give me this guy. I don't have any fast transport. I can make some, but they need transport belts and iron gears. Oh, is that it? I should probably go automate that then. Let's go do that. Let's go automate that real quick. Lots of back and forth. Oh, there's a wall. We need walls anyway as well, speaking of. Good. The sooner I get rid of those trees, the better off we all are. Yeah, you thought I didn't see that rock, huh? I did. Alright, let me check the map real quick. We're actually doing okay on hive bases. This really worries me, this like stream of drones between like the main and the expansion. That worries me a little bit. And probably should kill that at some point too, but I guess for now we're okay. Let's just assume everything's fine, and everything's fine. And lo, it was that everything was not fine. So this guy's sitting here because we aren't able to use the sulfur because we need more iron to be able to make stuff, but we also need more oil to be able to make stuff at any kind of reasonable pace. Yeah, I think I covered it. Let me go ahead and add more sulfur to this. Oh. We barely used any of it? Oh no, we're full! Okay, well I can fix that. Oh, that's going to take forever. Oh wait, no. No, it isn't. There we go. And as far as explosives go, we don't need that much. If there's some left over, there's some left over. Alright, so we have a few automations I think we need to do, honestly. I feel like I need to automate all of the base buildings. Look at this 2D pleb. No logistics drones, interstellar travel, antimatter fuel rods. Just me and my legs. Against the world. How mundane indeed. How are you, Lugan? I hope you're doing well, mate. How's the house stuff going? Hope it's going good. Hope it's not too stressful, because I know it can be. Alright, so we do have normal conveyor belts. I should probably... See, this is the situation you get yourself in, is I now have normal conveyor belts and no way to get them out of here. Unless... Back to waiting for news from the agent? Yeah, it's you kind of flip between that and extreme panic trying to find that one form that you need. So we just need gears and this, and we can make fast belts. So if that's all it takes, I don't really see a reason not to. And that is in fact all it takes. Can't fit that there. There's got to be something we can do. I assume I can't do... Yeah, it's too far. That's kind of what I figured. But what if I do this? Right, and then... do that. Because I always need these anyway. I'm losing nothing. Nothing I would lament being rid of. Alright, it's placed in the order you place them. I forgot. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now we have this. We have a little bit more room to play here. It looks hideous, and I'm sorry. I am. I really am. I know it doesn't seem like I am, but I do apologize. Alright, so now we have... space. The final frontier. This doesn't need to go this way. It can go this way. Except that it can't go this way. Except that it totally could. If I just did this. And then... like this. Plenty of pipes. We need power. And we also need this 2B pipes. See how easy it is to rebuild shit in this game? Like you can just move shit around. It's so nice. It's so good. Alright. This doesn't need to be here at all. Stop being silly and start being smart. Yep. Literally just better. Okay. So now what we can do is we have this here. We have a lot of them. We can take this guy, split this here. Is that really what we want to do? I mean, I don't really see a reason not to. Well, outside of the fact that it won't fit. So, bring this here. And then do this. And then this. Which means I need to move this over one. Right? What? Or is there a way to combine these onto one belt? I feel like there might be. Stop. Stop it. There's too many. Give me this. Like this. With this. Alright. Fantastic. Fill it up. This is going to be fast belts. So we'll have it come in from here, but then we'll also grab it from literally right here. Right? We should do this. And then how are we going to connect them? I guess that's the question. So I would do this. Yeah, that double loads it though. But that's okay. Because we would have it go like this. And like that. And then like this. No. Never mind. Like this and then like this. Like that. That loads onto one side. And then this should load onto the other? No. Because I hate everything. In the meantime, I'm playing DSP and rebuilding my starting planet now that logistics have been unlocked. Mostly done, but I've literally spent all afternoon doing this. Yep. Yep, Dyson Sphere do be like that sometimes. Wait. Oh. I am a fool. A fool am I. Let's give myself a little more space here. Never mind. I cannot. So let's just think a little more. Let's just think. Alright, yeah, we just remove all of this and then we just move it? We just move it. Yeah, that's fantastic. Great idea, everybody. I love it. Inventory full, right? Yeah, that old chestnut. Alright, get these out of here then. Good plan. Fantastic. Alright. So now what we can do is we can bring this down here. Whoa. We can bring this down here. Now we have both. And we can, I mean, are we really going to ever need the normal transport belts ever again? I feel like no. Right? I feel like the answer to that question is a resounding, why would you ever even ask that? Of course not. So, I really want all of my things to process from left to right, right? Because everything else is. So I think we kind of just have to do that. So, I mean, we could just do this, right? And then we could do 1, 2, make yellow belts. We have yellow belts come out here. Let's just use the space we have. Let's stop trying to be so space efficient in an enormous open world infinite map game that may or may not even have a farlands in it, right? Like, what are we doing? Okay. I really thought I chopped faster than that, but I guess not. Okay, perfect. This does need gears as well, but we can solve that problem pretty easily by just giving it gears. Like this. Almost like that. Alright. And then I'm going to need a box full of those. And a fast inserter. And a fast inserter. This is going to be making fast belts. And then a slow inserter here. Just so we go through the backlog first, right? Fill it up. Fantastic. And then 1 red, 1 yellow, 1. Yeah, no, does it? It nearly gets it all. It's so close, so tantalizingly close. So I'll just do 2. Sod it. Pause. And then I will make another iron chest. And I'm going to leave these last 2 blank, so that maybe I can move things around in the future. That's me planning. Honestly, I should probably have 2 of these for 1 of these, I assume. Would be my guess. Let's check. 2 transport belts, 3 plates, basically. 1 plate, 1 gear. Half a second. So this makes 2 belts to 1 of these. This only needs 1 belt. So hilariously, I need 2 fast transport belt constructors. Which is not what I was expecting. But whatever. You know what it is? Good enough. We will go through this eventually. Oh, actually, couldn't I set up... Enable disable if this is 0. Right? So now this will never go until, yeah, disabled by control behavior. So while there's any belts in here, this won't go. Flawless. I love it. So this will sit here empty until this is needed. We need more. That's fine. I have plenty of space. Thousand gears. Alright, and then I want to copy this. You know what? We're getting rid of the extra gear storage, we don't need it. What we do need is gears. Fantastic. Alright, pretty good. So now that we have that, Oh. Yeah, I don't know why. Something about rebuilding in Dyson Sphere was always very intimidating to me. It always took me. I mean, you know, you've watched me play it, but it was always very mind-bending and difficult. And I'm not sure why, because really it shouldn't be, you know. Right, here's these guys, which I do need some of. Fantastic. How many do I have? Yeah, I have like close to 2 stacks. I love it. Yeah, because we're running a little thin on gears. I mean, not really. We're only using 1/2 the belt, obviously, but still, we're running a little thin. And I think part of that might just be that we need fast belts. So let's do that, shall we? It's mostly the scale. I tore down and completely rebuilt an entire planet-sized factory. I think that is it. I know, and actually, a big part of it is the building on a sphere. Because the amount of times I've been like, "Oh, let me just build that real quick." Actually, this shouldn't be 2 speed. Not yet, anyway. But this can be. How do I make the undergrounds? I need the yellow undergrounds? Okay, so I do need to keep some transport belts around, I guess. That's a shame. I was hoping I could just take these fast transport belts. But apparently not. Okay, and how do I make the fast splitters? With a regular splitter. So yeah, I am going to need to keep the regulars around a little bit. I guess I can't burn all of them. And that's fine. Probably. How did that happen? Yeah, there we go. Double speed into this splitter I think should be good. Yeah, it's filling in the gaps now. That's perfect. Okay, I think that's better. I think that's better. We have our pipes still, we have our rods still. Technically we have this still. Actually, let's also... I know it's a little counterintuitive, but... just take a little wooden chest. Just to have like a few of them. Like that. And can I set the stack size to 1? Just so it's only pulling a little bit out? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think we can do that. Okay. I also wanted to automate the buildings. Like, I want to automate the electric mining drill. Because we're at the point where I just need a lot of that. Gears, plates, and circuits. It's like it was meant to be. Alright, so we have plates, we have circuits. We have gears. So like this, and then give me... and I'm not really following my, hey, I want everything to be heading left to right directive, but also whatever. No Premier League to August. Yep. Gonna have to contend with only the World Cup. You cheering for anyone in the World Cup, Rhythm? I actually have no idea who's even playing. I did get the little FIFA Big Mac little meal. That had like a cup, because I said this to my wife, and I was like, because it looks like a good cup for catching bugs. So I have that now. Not watching it, that is fair. Alright, and then... actually, no, I want this to be on the outside. like here, and then I want the excess, the completed product to be here. Like this. With a box here. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like that. And like this. So this is going to be... Oh, we don't need this many, he said. Buildings. Miner. There it is. Electric miner. And then give me power. Everything is now powered. Satisfactory 1.2 is quite interesting. It does look a little interesting. I think, was there weather systems they were doing or something? I've read it a few weeks back, like when they first like teased it on the beta branch. I think they were saying like, oh, we're gonna need people to test, but I can't remember. Oh, it is weather. Okay, good. My memory has not completely failed me yet. Then that's great news. Why are these not doing anything? Because this side is utterly full? For some reason. How do I recombine at any point? It's so weird to me that this side is just staying on this side. Like at no point is it filtered back. You know? I guess I could just do something like this. No, that makes it worse. Because we clearly have enough. Like this. And just kind of refilter it that way. I'm sure that's a messy way of doing it, and I'm sorry, but it's so weird to me that it's remaining so very right-handed, you know? And I don't quite understand how to correct that yet. I don't have the brain power, I'm sorry. Waiting for source items. So this is too far away. So I am just going to have to move everything a little closer. And that is fine. Look at those tiny little buildings. Look at them. Look at the tiny little buildings on the conveyor belt. It's adorable. That's so good. I love it. Alright, you need one hell of a lot of plates, huh? Like a lot of plates. And I only want you to run if this... Put it all away and let me click on it. I only want you to run if this has less than 200. Oh. I can't put a number? Oh yeah. 200. So it should be enabled, right? Oh, and then I need to say... Yeah. So if there's 24 right now. Perfect. Love it. So there'll be a little excess, there'll be a little overflow, and that's okay. Ingredients that are part of in-craft recipe. Output ingredients required for the currently configured recipe. Oh, that's nice. You can send... You can have it output like, hey, I need this, and then... Oh! That's actually really cool. So if you wanted to do like a single belt, you could have a machine, have it wired up to your inserters and say, hey, these are the ingredients I need. And those inserters will just grab those ingredients. That's actually kind of neat. Or at least I assume that's how that works. That's how I'm choosing to assume that it works, and you can't tell me otherwise. Never played Factorio, so I have no hints. That's fair. Neither do I. I will say, though, I've been loving it. I've been loving every minute of it. Like, actually. It's very good. So, I have the miners automated now. Was there another building I'd care to have automated? I guess the assembly machine? It's literally the same recipe. It's literally the same recipe. Huh? And then it sets it to the filter that... That's beautiful. I can use one belt. I can use a single belt. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. You may want to, and I'm sure you do, but you can't. I want to set filters to the assembly machine 1. And I want to enable disable for assembly machine 1 if there are less than 100. Ah, here's the thing. Is this going to get full? This could get jammed. Yeah, whatever. I'm excited to see this. Don't pick it up first one, pick it up second one? Amazing. Wait, second one didn't pick it up. Set filters. Enable disable, less than 100. Read contents. You'd probably be very happy with my current playthrough of DSP. I found a good use of the fidget spinner bots. I cannot deny they're at least useful for bringing stuff to you. Aren't they so good? I love the fidget spinners, man. They are fan-fucking-tastic. I love those fucking machines. And you'll be terrified and miserable to hear that they have fidget spinners in this game. And I cannot wait to use them. How do I remove a wire? Oh, it's shift click, isn't it? This is saying plates. That is wrong. Plates is not correct. I'm just selectively hear whatever you just said. They're really good. I love them. Connected to Circuit Network 5, which is this. The first one worked so well. Everything's set to, yeah, electric mining drill. This doesn't output. Why is it output a circuit? Why is it outputting a circuit? What? Does it... Hold on. One assembly machine. So why is it outputting... How do I remove a... Well, that's one way to do it. How do I remove a circuit? That's another way to do it. Okay. Get rid of that. Why isn't it doing the thing? Outputs ingredients. Sets recipe. Is this all correct now? Okay, it looks good this time. I don't know what I did differently. But, let's go with 150. And is this now at 150? No. What is wrong? We're out of plates? Oh, no. We're out of plates. We're out of iron. Alright, time to get a move on. Time to get a move on. Yeah. We need iron stat. Okay. Alright. Let's just pretend that's gonna be fine and run away. I need walls. That's too many walls. Probably not enough as well, but hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's just pretend it's gonna be okay. Let's just pretend everything's gonna work out. And equip grenade. There we go. Flawless. I am panicking slightly. Alright, so I need to get the iron up and running immediately. Which shouldn't be too bad. I have the fast belts that I needed, so I should be good, right? Oh, did I get a bunch of... I got a bunch of regular inserters. What about fast inserters? How do I make those? Inserters, iron places... fine, let's just go. I have probably enough. Yeah, I love the fidget spinners because they're great for like tiny tasks. Like me trying to automate my entire base, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Rock. But just straight up having them, you know, deliver all of your like materials, you know, like your belts, your inserters, all of that. I'm pretty sure you can do that in this game too. Like, it's so nice. It's so good. And like, I think definitely I would use them for that again. I think they're really, really good for that. And also, like, having them deliver you ammunition is really good. And I do still think there is a use for them, like, in small tasks. Like, if you want to, you know, maybe if you want to siphon a little bit of metal away to make the buildings you use, you know? I think they're still good for that. It's off by one. Off by one error. I want them all to match. I think it just makes it easier to design around, you know? Just make them all in a long array. Legitimately don't have enough, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be fully tapped. But it kind of does. But it's alright. Alright, we have a lot. Look at this. How are we even going to power all this? Let's be real. Not enough solar panels on the planet. That's something I should automate. Solar panels. Copper, steel, and electronic circuits. Yeah. I guess where do I want them all to output to? Ideally, I'd have them all output this way? Right? Like, maybe I will have them all output this way. Like this? This doesn't need to be 3 wide. Like so. If you thought for a second I was not going to have this useless interior wall, welcome. You must be new here. I'm absolutely keeping the useless interior wall. Alright, so... fantastic. Like this, like that. Or we could just have them go through in a line. I kind of like this though. It's completely pointless and I love it. Ah, they've ruined it. Alright, fine. Okay. 6. 6 seems good. Because we have 6 of these. So I could just have each one of them go to an inserter. That is an option. I guess the question is, how much can this move? 30 per second, or 30 items a second. This makes 15 items a second. These mine half a second. Okay. So really, we could be a little, like, you know, uber efficient about it, and I think we should be. Why not? No one's saying we can't. And just do this. Efficiency is cool. Alright, so we have that. And then we're going to bring this one down as well. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll bring both of these... Actually, no, we can split these. I don't have regular splitters. I can make some though, right? Surely. I can. Do this. Sorry. Like this. And then... Ah, there's a cliff there, like the tiny little piece of cliff. See how upset I am now? Alright, it's fine. And then this will want to be fast, I think. God, the music is so Total Annihilation. I cannot tell you how much, like the violins coming in. Tickles my nostalgia funny bone, I tell you. It really does. Also, I feel like, I don't know what it is about the games that we had when we were growing up, or when I was growing up. They used violins in their music, like the Lord of the Rings games had that a bunch as well. It's just, it was cool. Oh yeah, I want to do this, but I want to... like that. And so what we can do then is we can kind of do something cool like this. I think that looks very awesome. And then have this come down like that. And then we can kind of mirror this right here. That looks badass. I love that. I mean, actually, I could take this whole apparatus, right? And couldn't I do it right here? Ooh, okay. I could split it. Hold on. So if I do this and this, and then this and that, Isn't that effectively the same thing but backwards? Couldn't I say, hey, I now have 6 lanes? That's awesome. Right? Am I insane? Isn't that kind of amazing? That's really cool. Alright, yeah, we're doing that. We're so doing that? Yes. Yes, please, and thank you. Alright, give me this. And I'm going to put it underground. You know why? Because I can. Like this. It looks like a, like all the conveyor belts at an airport, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of a... That's really cool. I think that's kind of badass. That's badass. Alright. Yeah, this is very neat. Alright, so really we're just going to use 2 of these. But I think having this, shouldn't this allow it to load into all... Or actually, do I want it the other way around? Like this? Do I want it like this? And not like that? Actually, we'll have to find out, right? We'll have to see what setup gets all of the ore distributed all the way through. Let's try this, and if all of these get filled from this one line, I'm going to be unreasonably happy. I just want you to know. Just so you're prepared, because, you know, you might be surprised. Is this connected? Oh, it's connected there anyway. Alright. We need to get iron flowing immediately, so we can't really wait. The other thing I will need to do is kind of fix this. Right, so that it isn't blocking up this one entrance. Or maybe we do just make a second entrance down here for the ore. We could just do that as well. I kind of... Well, it's also oil is the thing, so I kind of do want it to go through the same place. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, so this is 34 on this row, so we need it to be fast from the get-go. Which is fine. That is why we have so many of these. And I imagine this will be much of the same once we get all of them on, so... I have no more things. That is fine. Okay. I need my high watt poles. I think that's what they were called in Satisfactory, right? Let me do this way, right? I guess I'm dragging power down here anyway. I wanted to avoid doing this, just in case the insects start to encroach on my territory a little more. I kind of feel like this is a very easy thing for them to just ruin my day with. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Let me go as far as I can. Perfect. We now have power down there, so those should be running. I should also build a radar. Do I have a radar on me? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Can I build one? I can. Please do. Because I'm going to want to be able to just check in on this periodically and make sure that the ore is in fact being mined. It really sounds like it is. Alright, it has immediately stopped. Okay, so... it filtered to these three. That works. It didn't filter to all of it. So how would I get it to filter? So like this, we'll bring it in there. Like this. Almost gets it there. I do need power to this as well, obviously. Alright, now those should be powered. Oh, right, that's a different power. Yep. Right. That's off of the solar panels. I forgot about that. Alright, these are getting filled. This isn't, which tells me it's not in the right place. So this is only filling up these two. There has to be a way to get it to go to all of them, right? Maybe if I just do it like this, and then this. I feel like it's too much, though. Right? Like, I don't want to have to do all of this. So these guys... Like, that should always filter everything where it needs to go, right? Like, if I do one line, this should get to everything. Yeah, except it doesn't. It almost gets to everything, though. Maybe that's good enough? And then if we had these would also... Like, the two in the center are going to be, like, really, really well provided for. Maybe I just don't need to worry about it. Maybe it doesn't need to be like flawless distribution, you know? How did I have it before? I really liked how I had it before. It looked really cool. Was it just this? Like that? Maybe that's the trick. I mean, it filters to 4. I feel like that's okay. That's pretty good still. But I still want it to work. Like this, maybe? No. So this filters into this, which would need to, which filters here already. Like, it would just need to be a staggered line of 6, I guess, and that would just not be necessary. So these don't do anything. This is the same thing twice. So oh, maybe this is what I need to do. Like this. And then send it back out. That works. I don't know if it's efficient or good, but it does work. Right? If I just did 1, it's feeding all 6. That's what I want. Just Professor X comes through again. Alright. I guess that's what we need. It's a bit ugly. It's kind of cool, though. I kind of like it. It allows any belt to filter into all of the inputs. Get evenly distributed across all the inputs. And I'm okay with that. I think that's kind of what I want. And I think it's worth messing around a little bit for that. Alright, so let's fix the weight condition here. So we want to check if we have cargo. No. If we have cargo count. Empty cargo. Item counts. No, here. Item count. Here we go. Cargo of iron ore is greater than, each stack is 50 and we can have a lot of stacks. So let's just say, well, what's the maximum on this? I feel like 50,000 is too large. I think we also need to and then I need my little small poles to carry automation. Alright, so if I look here, what's the information I can see? It doesn't really tell me. Okay, that's fine. How is the power, though? Actually. We can produce 16 and we're not even using that much. It's because most of our automation's not doing anything back at home, but that's okay. So. When train is stopped, send a signal with the unique train ID. Train count, set priority. I think I should be able to now come here and look at circuit, right? Circuit condition. Iron equals 0. Basically the same as what we did up here. Except reversed, right? That's kind of the thing. We need it to be reversed. So if the information in the circuit tells us that we have no ore, then you can leave. If there's no ore in there at all, you can leave. Yeah, I guess there's not really much more information I could do with that. God damn it. Yeah, I need to set up a automation for that so that I can got automation on the brain. I need to set up a little thing that appears on screen for that so that I know that it's on. Cargo. So we want to have in this box greater than, let's just say 5,000 iron. I could also just have it wait for a set period of time, but we'll try the more complicated thing first. I feel like that just makes sense. And then I also want to check the other circuit condition to see... Can I choose the color circuit that I'm checking? I guess I can't, but that's okay. So that would be here is where I would pull the bullets out. And so this is my red automation wire. Let's get that linked up to the train as well. So now if I look at this, can I say red circuit, green circuit? No? I cannot. It doesn't seem like. Signals. So these are just like red wire. No. Signal B. Check signal. No entry. Deny signal. Ghost. I wonder if half of these are actually do anything, or if they're just emojis. Anyway. Oh, I want that. I want cool armor. I can't call it what it actually is. Thank you, Laguna. I want Fallout armor. Alright, so if the circuit shows that we have no ore, or it shows that we have and then let's check empty cargo. No. Empty has cargo. No. Item count. If you have no bullet, right? So zero bullet in here, or greater than 250 bullet. Bullet greater than bullet. Greater than 250 bullet out there. So what this should do... Well, actually, what this will do... Really what I wanted to do is say this or this, and this or this. And I don't know how to do that. If either of these is true, and if either of these is true. Because I wanted to wait to unload the bullets, if it still needs to unload the bullets, right? But I don't know how to configure that. I don't know how to organize it. Maybe if I just do... like this? Alright, I'm going to feed the cat. I will be back in a moment. Uno momento. Giraffe! Thanks for the raid, mate. How the hell are you, man? Sorry. How... Isn't that always how it goes? You don't know what you got till it's gone? Raid while he feels the cat. Classic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I noticed. You may be unexpected, Giraffe, but you're not that unexpected. Yeah, you see, I always expect you, see? There we go. Arsenal pulled out of the final weeks, now they're off season till August. Yeah, I'm intrigued by like the storylines. They're very it's like watching the highlights or hearing the highlights of a like a soap opera or something. You know, like you haven't seen it yourself, but you're very intrigued. Now you got to deal with the World Cup in your area. I didn't know that. Wait, where is the World Cup this year? Where even is it? Like, I know that it's happening because I saw an ad at McDonald's and I bought it because I wanted the cup to catch insects. Like, that's about my knowledge of the World Cup this year. Oh, traffic was a pain in the butt getting home. Yeah, I believe it. Oh yeah, the NBA finals are on. Isn't it? It was 3-1. Was it 3-1? I don't know. Someone's winning. Knicks or the Spurs. One of them is doing good. Kind of? I don't know. I can't remember. I might be misremembering entirely. I haven't watched the Stanley Cup games at all. What's the Stanley Cup? This is a story of a man named Stanley. Is that hockey? Is that hockey? Shoot, he noticed. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, you live near Philadelphia. Oh, it is in North America. Okay. Oh, it's 2-1. There we go. I must now mute you to watch the end of the game. Fair enough. Fairly well, Laguna. I wish... Wait. Before you go, who are you rooting for? Knicks or Spurs? Stanley Cup is hockey. Okay, so I was right. It's NHL hockey. Gotcha. Walked by the West Ham Football Club Stadium when I went to the Doctor Who's... Oh, yeah, I remember you told me about that. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Once the Flyers got eliminated, I can lead the streaming platforms. Only root for the team Ted Lasso coaches. I don't even know who Ted Lasso is. I recently started watching cricket. I haven't seen cricket in a hot minute, man. It's been a while. It has been a bit. One of you has a recent actions. No. My stream scroll stopped. So I was just sitting here staring at Laguna banning me saying the word power, and then all the raid messages. Cricket wields crickets. Yeah, cricket's a rough game to play for me because obviously I'm British, so I played it a bunch when I was a kid, and the whole while I was playing it, I was like, God, we could be playing rounders. Not baseball, because who knows what that is in England. Rounders. I loved rounders. Yeah, I mean cricket is a snoozer. Yeah, no, it definitely can be for some people, for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna walk and talk at the same time, and it's going to be great, and everything's going to be good. Cricket's always been rough for me to enjoy as a viewer and as a player. And I don't know why. I'm British, I should be predisposed to it, right? But apparently not. Well, welcome back. Thanks, Giraffe. Thank you. Welcome in, by the way. Hold on, let me scroll back up. What were you playing? You were playing Hearthstone. Nice. How's the battle bus? What's it? No, it's not that. What's it called? The battle place. The battle barrage. The fight zone. How is that? Is it good this season? Didn't win a single game? That's me with Magic, to be honest. Okay, so I have been playing Magic with my wife a bit to try and kind of share that. There we go. It's connected now. Hobby with her, because I love Magic a ton, and we love doing things together. Like, we've played all the Divinity games. We've done, let's see, we played all the Divinity games, we've played all the Overcooked, we've done a lot of things together, and I was like, oh, let's try to play some Magic. And so I bought some decks, and I made a couple of decks out of the pre-releases that I've done and all that other stuff, and then we played them. I haven't won a game. Have I won one? Did I win one? We've played like almost 10 games now. And I haven't won. So yeah, my wife's really good at Magic, it turns out. Or I'm really bad. Maybe I am just also quite not good at the game. But yeah, so that was fun. But it was. I very much enjoy playing Magic, even if I don't win. But yeah, usually when I play on Arena, I do somewhat better. Like, I can get to Mythic. The problem for me, right, like, climbing any, like, not esports game, but any game that has, like, a ranked system. Oh, I'm getting double music, sorry. Any game that has, like, a ranked system is just the time it takes, right? Like, I can get to Mythic. I can usually craft a deck, because I don't use the net decks. I don't really find that interesting. But I can usually build a deck that gets me to Mythic every time. The problem is the rank resets every month, and I just don't have the time to grind the ladder enough to get to Mythic. So I feel like I'm kind of decent at Magic. It's just I just don't have the time for it. But I will say there are times where I just get on a streak of lose. That does absolutely happen. Sod it. That's intentional. And if you say it isn't, then you are lying to me, but more importantly to yourself. The battle bus on the battlefield. Pithead. Battle among the battle lines. Yep. Say it was a battleground. Yeah, you could say it was a battleground. That's the deal, the same craft in ranked Hearthstone. I can grind a legendary easily. It's just a time sink. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like if it reset every, not to get all corporate on you, but if it reset every quarter, right? I think then I would be more okay with grinding that. But having it reset every month is just so frequent. I don't know, man. It's just, you know what it is? It's it's a little demoralizing, honestly, because you do all of this work and you get there, and then you're right back down in platinum again. And for anyone who doesn't know, in Arena, the ranking system is bronze, silver, gold. Those are your kind of like lower tiers, and then you have platinum, which is where everyone gets reset to if they're in Mythic. Platinum, diamond. Oh wait, is it platinum, diamond, mythic? I think it might be platinum, diamond, mythic. But yeah, and it's just very sad, you know, to just have it reset so much. Oh, apparently I'd already built here, maybe, unless I just moved my cursor further than I thought. Right, I can't build there, so I will just build here. The game's over? Oh, wow. I am sorry. I'm sorry. You can always watch the highlights. Or, do they... you know what they should do? Once the game's over, they should put that shit on YouTube. Bronze, silver, gold, diamond, legendary. Okay, yeah, so it probably is bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, mythic. I got to watch the last 30 seconds. Yours resets you to bronze each month? So the resets, that's what, I guess maybe I should just be happy with my lot, but the resets in Arena are dependent upon your rank. So if you are at the highest, if you're in Mythic, you will be reset to Platinum, bottom of Platinum. If you are in Diamond, then, you know, depending on where you are in Diamond, you'll either go into Gold or High Silver. And then if you're below that, you're basically in Bronze. And so it resets you down based on where you reached in the last season. Of course, if you're bronze, then you stay bronze. If you're gold, you go down to bronze. But in the higher tiers, you kind of... Like, I got reset to gold because I was in diamond. So, starting the climb again. 10 ranks for each until you hit legendary. Ooh, in Magic, it's... Each rank has a pip, and there are 4 pips per rank. There's tiers. So, like, gold tier 1 is the highest, and gold tier 4 is the lowest. So you need to win 20... You need to win 12 games in gold, because you get 2 pips per win. You need to win 24 games in platinum, diamond. Platinum, and you need to win 24 games in platinum and 24 games in diamond. And obviously losses lose you points as well. How were the last 30 seconds, though? The Knicks pulled off the biggest comeback in NBA history. They were down 29 points at some point, and they won the game last second in a last second tip-off, missed it off a missed shot. So Knicks do lead 3-1. I called it. I literally called it. I knew it. Which I think I will do this. There we go. I think that looks better. Just a little space between it and the wall, I think, looks more professional. I don't know. But yeah, right now I am in gold, I believe. But I'm like gold tier 2, and I'm not really trying. I'm just kind of like having fun. Because that's the other problem with like competitive games, is I feel like sometimes... Alright, well we have maximum, so now we know what that is. Let's pretend I was running around doing nothing for a reason. So maximum is 2k. So this was already never going to work ever. So greater than 1.5? Sorry, 1.5k. Actually, let's just go with half full. I feel like we're doing that everywhere, and I think that just makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. So if our cargo is full, is greater than 1,000, and the circuit is full, right? So if we've filled up on iron and the boxes have filled up on bullets, or if we have no iron left to give from these boxes, and we have no bullets left to give from this train, then we should leave. So this makes sense to me. I need to figure out a way to do something similar with this. In fact, let me go do that right now. Because I think all I'll need to do is take an automation wire and feed it into these tanks. I think that's all I'll have to do. Oh, no. Oh, it's just copper. It's just copper. It's fine. It's so fine. I thought I'd lost an automation wire and I was going to be like, I'm never going to figure out where that's supposed to be. Cannot reach. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So if I take the red... like that. That should... that should give us the fluid information we need. It's weird I said it in the train and not the train station. But I guess that makes sense. You may have certain trains, different trains with different needs. Alright, so fluid, 25,000. My back is stiff, man. My back is really stiff. Actually, I am going to... I'm going to take some ibuprofen, I think. So I'm going to do that real quick. Let me see. If the cargo has nothing... and the circuit condition tells us that the circuit has nothing, or we're full on everything. Right, I think that's good. What if this is full and this is empty? Right, that could happen. I'll think about it when I come back. Give me a moment. Be ready to pick. Don't let me die. I'm going to sit here. I'm not even going to pause. Don't let me die. No blasted Zerglings today. No, sir. Not one single bloody letter. Alright, so... This is good, this is good. This will provide bullet eventually. So that's all great. But yeah, so there is an inconsistency here, or a logical inconsistency. What if we're full on oil, but empty on bullet, right? So we're not going to be able to fill up the circuit. So we just do this. Is that correct? I wish there was a better way to, or a different, not better, but a different way to visualize this, because this does not work for me at all. I think what we might just need to do, complete the circuit, test the thing. I think that's really what we need to do. So let's do that. I will say, this is pretty cool. Oh, those two aren't connected. I'll do that later. Remind me to do that later. Connect those two miners that aren't connected. Hello? G, right? That's not my car. Don't ever look at me. Don't talk. Where is my car? Hold on then. What's over there? I was trying to get into a rock, okay? I was trying to drive a boulder, alright? Just don't worry about it. It looks similar. I basically am driving a Hummer here. Just looks like a massive rock. Okay, so now we need to fix this. So why is this stopped? This is stopped because we are full on petroleum. Alright, and this is full of petroleum because we aren't using the sulfur. Either of them. I think we should start using one of the sulfur. Show me the Civipedia. That's not it. Show me the Civipedia. So if I come here, I want to look at sulfur. Okay, so sulfur is used for sulfuric acid chemical science. So we do want to start making chemical science. Ah, we need advanced circuits. So we need plastic. Plastics is unlocked. It needs coal and petroleum. So we should absolutely do that then, right? In fact, I wonder why do I not have this set up like this? You know? Wouldn't this make a little more sense to do like that? And then like this. Of course. Put it there then. You're not getting water and... Oh, there's a way to swap these, right? Is it H? How do I swap these around? Is it V? Oh my god, it's V. Alright. How did I remember that? Alright, so we can now make sulfur here. I don't think we need this right now. So here we have our main kind of like pipes. We have water coming down. We have petroleum coming down. Or, sorry, yeah, petroleum gas. So the other thing we want to use petroleum gas for is plastic, which also needs coal. So I guess what we'll do, we'll line this up here. We'll have this here. Give it solid fuel. I mean, we might want to. Plastic. And then we're also going to want some coal as well. We're probably going to want to make this a fast belt coming up here. We do not have the resources for that, so let's go grab some. We also do need sulfur to come down and be made into science eventually. That is something we also require. We are running out of coal. Good. Good. Great. I mean, we can build more, and we probably should. Let's be honest. There we go, I built more. I'll add some. I did it! Yeah, that's correct. Alright, good. This is not powered yet. For reasons. Why does this not reach? Because it's not medium? Okay. Fantastic. That's all connected now. I guess I will need to do this old chestnut. Oh, actually, it's not enough room. Could just do it like this. Hold on. Put it right here. And like this. Like that. Not pretty, but it does work. Okay. We can go get more miners too while we're at it. Because we should have a healthy amount right here. And there's actually nothing on the belt? Really? I am surprised. I really thought there would be extra on the belt. That's really cool. So if I grab 50 right now, it just start. Oh, that's neat. I love it. Okay, that's awesome. Very cool. Functionally the same as me doing this, except I guess it keeps the belt clean. Because of how long it takes for one to be built. By the time this gets to here, it has time to pause. That's actually really cool. That's very neat. Alright, so I have miners now. I need... What do I need? This is why I need to build a radar over there so I can like zoom in and be like, alright, what am I missing? We do need turrets here like yesterday. Oh, that's some ghosts that I need to delete. Okay, so we have everything ready to go. What are we missing here? Oh yeah, we can add automation to make this work, right? Oh yeah, I need fast belts. That's what I need. There we go. It came back to me eventually. Fast belts. My inventory is full of stone and coal. Thankfully, I have a box in the middle of nowhere full of coal. I guess the stone I should turn into something. I'll just turn it into walls really slowly. Oh, I can't make stone bricks, huh? Not in my pocket. Yep. I guess I could... I don't want to make stone furnaces, though. Yeah, I guess I'll go put them in a box, then. Yeah, we are running out of iron. This is becoming nigh unavoidable. And very necessary. Alright. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I was going to upgrade this to fast belts, which I think makes sense. Yeah, that'll do for now. Alright. Because this allows conveyor belts to come through and feed these guys, which is perfect. I guess right in between the pipes, right? I feel like that makes sense. We're making plastic. God, we make it fast too. Holy. Oh, we can apply speed modules, you know, just in case it's not fast enough. But we're making plastic now. Do we want 2 of these? We make 2 a second. We use 20... We use 10 petroleum a second? Oh, let me check. Petroleum makes plastic. 20 petroleum gas a second, and I'm pretty sure we're not making that. We're making nowhere near that. We need a massive refinery. Way bigger than this. But anyway. Either way. Plastic. Let's be real. Plastic. Alright. And get this down here and that down here. Copy that. We require power. There we go. Maybe I should leave a gap in between them to put a power pole, right? Because we don't have to be absolutely efficient with space, but I want things to be easily powered. Like that. Oh yeah, I need to recopy the recipe. Hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. Fantastic. Life in plastic is fantastic if you don't succumb to microplastic blood poisoning. Hey, yeah, you know, I think it's making us all stronger as a generation. I think we're going to find out in 10 years that we all have superpowers. Alright, so we're now making plastic, and this will allow us to burn through some of this petroleum that we have. Because to be fair, we have a lot of it. And I don't see a reason not to. Can I make blue science yet? Is this all that I've been needing for blue science? Advanced circuits, copper, plastic, and electronic cable. Oh, sorry, copper cables, electronic circuits, and plastic. That's good. Engine unit. I need to automate engine units. I mean, I guess I can. I don't really want to. Wait, how did I find this? Look at this screen. Look at all this useful information. Alright, let's just grab this for now. We'll figure the rest out later. So, blue science needs advanced circuits, which we have everything for, and sulfur, which we have. Engine units, which we have everything for. I just really don't want to automate them, but I guess I can. Did I make these steel furnaces at least? I did. Can I make more steel furnace? I probably could. Okay. And then grab this. Oh right, you don't decide. It automatically decides the recipe. I've discovered a new recipe. So I think I can just do this, this, and this. I am out of medium power poles. That's terrible news. Make some more. I guess we should probably do it with the smalls then. Like that. It's messy, but we've sod it. Okay. Fantastic. All our immune systems try to kill us, mine already is, and we're more likely to have heart attacks, that's true. Yeah, I mean, my immune system has already tried to kill me. It's fun. It's fun when your body decides, yeah, you know what, fuck you. It's a happy day, that. Reminds me, I have chemo next week, and while you're in Des Moines, you need to head to a big and tall store so you can find some nice clothes that fit. Because you found out you have to do jury duty, and the dress code doesn't allow for shorts. They may cancel you. I've heard that happens a lot. I think my wife one time got called for jury duty, but never actually had to go down there because it got cancelled. So that might happen. I don't know how common it is, but I do know that it does happen. Yeah, obviously you need to have something just in case, for sure. That's the intelligent thing to do. But just saying, you never know. You may not have to, in the end. Fingers crossed. I mean, I've always wondered if jury duty is really, like, you know, as arduous as people make it out to be. I imagine it's probably pretty dull. It's definitely not what people would want to be doing with their day, I'm sure. But they pay $30 a day? That's it? Like 30 a day? Or 30 an hour? How am I getting metal on this line? I have discovered how I'm getting metal on this line. Alright. I'm sure that's fucked up a few things. Yes, it has. For the county court, it's 30 a day. If it's grand jury, 50 a day. Ooh. I guess as long as it's not like an 8-hour stint, then I guess $30 ain't too bad. We have emptied this? We have. Beautiful. Yeah, so I would need to have the blue science coming in over here somehow. Yeah. I'm going to have to come up with a better way to do this, though, because as soon as we get to the 4th science, obviously... How do I get anything in a thing? I don't know. I guess I could just have, like, if I had another one coming here, I could have a long one on the side? I don't know, that seems kind of silly. But I guess it could. I mean, nothing's stopping me. The only thing stopping me is myself. And that rarely does. There we go. Get those ones going too. Let's completely exhaust this coal extremely fast. Alright, so we have our little bus down here. I need to get this plastic down there. You know what? You know what? Legitimately might be better to try and just go this way. I need to find grenades for rocks. I guess that's explosives, huh? That's just the explosives. Upgraded grenades. So I want to bring this all the way over here. I guess I could just have ingredients come up here. I have so much extra space. What do I need again? I keep forgetting. Advanced circuits needs copper and electronic circuits. Maybe I should just have it. Instead of bringing it down to the main bus, send electronic circuits up there. Right? Because I have copper. I could take a piece off of this. Send that up relatively easily. Missing underground belt. So I guess I am kind of running into a situation here then, huh? Where I need belts. But I do have some, so we're fine. I have an idea. This won't take long. Oh no. Alright, done. So now that's out of the way, I can take this. Needs plates. Perfect. I was going to say, is there a reason it's not doing it? I guess it's just slow. Alright, so now we'll have underground belts. What do I need underground belts for this? 40 gears. Holy crap. Good God. That's insane. Hey, we are actually getting through this. And I think because I'm only using this. Because of the automation. This won't run if there's anything in this chest. Which is so cool. I love the automation in this game. It's so simple. Like, it's so just kind of like, you know, if this then that. And I can wrap my head around that quite well. So I guess I will need to... Okay, if I just send circuits up there and plates, I can make the wire and the circuits I need in situ. Which is just a cool way of saying right fucking there. Alright. So let's do that then. I wonder if... Is this... Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I could actually build it here and then going up. Oh, I'm an idiot. I already have copper up here. I just don't look at me. Just don't look at me. Just don't do it. In fact, I would question why you're watching at all, honestly. Don't look at me. Alright, okay, so we have this. We're going to have iron ore coming in from here too, right? That's the other thing. I mean, we don't want iron ore to... What is this? Why is this? Alright. We're going to have iron ore coming in from up here too. I need more chests. There we go. And this one we want to be hooked up to the fast. We may not have enough room to extract from this direction, but we'll figure it out. We will. Okay, so we have that. That's great. We have copper already here, which is also great. Did not need to be anywhere near as difficult as I made it. But hey. Alright. Copper. What now? I'm gonna stretch and think. Okay, so alright, we have our plastic. We can reverse this if we need to. And we may need to. Let's get this over here. Let's get this here. Actually, I'm going to drive the car and grab some more underground splitters, I guess? Or underground belts? There's no way I'm driving through all this, so let's just walk the rest of the way. We already have 50? Amazing. So I want to leave this clear, right? So that I have space to expand this downwards. Doesn't leave me much room to do the circuits and all that. I guess I could put the circuits and all that up here, though. Well, no, because I want to expand my power too. Yeah, my inventory is full. Mostly of plates. And of wood. Yeah, let's drop some stuff off. Actually, we should definitely do that. Where's my little box array? There it is, right here. So we can drop off our wood, our ores. Any buildings or machines or anything? No. Alright. Copper plates. This seems to be a common occurrence. Get these fish out of here. I need more iron chests. I guess I need more iron plates, really. Now let's upgrade these to iron so I can store all of the stuff in one. Wood in here as well. There it is. What else do I need? I have too many gears, so let's get rid of some of those. That's probably good for now. Alright, we have space. So now that I have space, I need... God, yeah, we are dying on iron. Oh no. What do I need? Iron plates. Right, well yeah, the thing that we have none of, I need those. Actually, I should take this ore and feed it back onto the belt as well. Definitely should. So, let's do that. Oh. I could literally I could just run that on myself, I think, right? Nope. How do you drop items again? I thought there was a way to. Controls, build ghost, drop item Z. Okay, perfect. This is going to take the rest of my life. Alright, it's fine. I have a box. It's fine. Everything's good. Get it out of here. I feel like I should have this blend into the output and then be cut and separated. Maybe that's what I should do. Like this. And then have this happen. Like that. I think, yeah, because we've got all this iron that's not even really being used. In fact, it's bypassing all of this completely, and yeah, we need to fix that. Alright, perfect. When do I get longer reach? Like, I would love to be able to reach some of this stuff from further away. I do need to automate engines pretty soon. That's going to be fun. Okay, but the crux of the issue here was... That's terrible and I should never do it. Okay. Crux of the issue here was... Like that. I need more space. Right? That's the thing. Alright. So now we have that. We have a little space here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll peel off right here. Or actually, even better, I'll peel off right here. And get some copper wire going here at least. I don't have that much in the way of assembly machines, it turns out. I don't think I need many though, right? For electric circuits, I need 3. 3 every half a second for circuits, and I can make 1 every half second. So I'll need 3 of these. Maybe I should just make them level 2s as well. Can I make any more level 2s? I can make a couple. I think it makes them twice as fast? No, like 0.75 as fast, which is just atrocious and sad. Because then I have to do maths. It makes the math difficult. Alright, so this makes 1 every half second, so you will make... So, every half second you'll make 1.5. Effectively, I believe. So that means 4 of these is equivalent to 6 regular. That makes sense. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. I can do this. I can do this. This might not be quick enough for how fast they'll go through ore. How much ore does it need for a copper cable? Just 1. That's fine then. Give me power. Alright, and then I think I want this to feed immediately into building circuits. And so we need iron ore for that, which we can split from down here, I do believe. Actually, I think we should split from here. It is a shame it has to look like that, but I don't know how to space this out any better. At least not right now. So do this, and we'll do another split here. Fantastic. So we need this guy like this. Alright. And we need our output as well. How am I going to have them feed into these, into machines right here? How am I going to do that? And it needs 3 copper cables, so 2 assemblers. Alright, well that solves that problem then. I'll just have it run this way. Like that. And we'll have iron and actually we do need this, huh? Like that. Iron and copper wires. Alright, and that will give us how many circuits a second? 1. Amazing. 1 circuit a second. I imagine that's not enough to make an advanced circuit factory. It needs 2 circuits every 6 seconds. Okay. So 1 every 3 seconds. So I'm making one every second, so I can have 3? I have 3 machines making circuits. Oh wait, it needs wire as well? Oh, that's fine. We'll just keep this going and then build an even bigger array. And that'll be great. Alright, give me this. And then here and here. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, so now we have all of that. Now I just need to do it all again, but more. I really do feel like I'm just not utilizing the space correctly, and that does upset me. Alright, I'll have it go south. And we'll build it down here. Okay. Actually. I think we want it to come this way. And then run south. This is definitely messy. Especially considering actually these aren't used yet. Alright, hold on. We can maybe make this better. So we'll run this down. Down here. We'll make more circuits. And how many circuits does it need? 4 per. If I want to make 3... if I want to make 3 advanced circuit factories, and I think I do, at least for now, I need 2 plastic bars. I need a plastic bar every 3 seconds. I need 2 cables every 3 seconds. So I need 6 cables a second. So I think that's exactly the same, right? This is 1.5 a second. This is 6. I think that's correct. Yeah, because this is 6 a second as well. So I think it should be the same. It should be the same. I need to move this over one. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not make it more complicated than it has to be. I know this is like the 3rd time I've switched this around, but hey. Let's just run this down here. And then we can run it this way. Awesome. Alright, we have electronic circuits, look at that. So we have these, and I need what, 4? Did I say I wanted 4 advanced circuit machines? Actually, that means I need 2 more, I think, of these. Which I just have enough room for. Without having to move anything around. Obviously I have near limitless room. It's just without changing everything. Okay. So that should be good. So 3, 6... Oh wait, 3, 6, 9. We do need more. Alright. Move the circuits again. Because I imagine I'm going to need circuits for literally everything. Like advanced circuits. And that's why I'm kind of maybe going a little overboard on this, but... And that makes sense to me. Okay, this should work. 2, so 3, 6, 9, 12? I think that's still only 3 advanced circuit factories. But let's just run with that, right? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Do the maths. 1 plastic bar every 3 seconds. 2 cables every 3 seconds. And so this is making... copper plate every half second. 1.5 copper plates. Each of these are making 1.5 copper plates every half second. So that is 1.5. So 3. This is 3 a second. So we only needed 2. We only needed 4 of these, I think. Let's try it. Let's try it with these 4 and find out. Okay. We have copper. We have circuits. Let's at least pretend to make it like a belt, and then if we wanted to, we could pull these circuits for pull these cables for something else that that they're needed for. That'll just make me feel a little better about the whole ordeal, honestly. Like this. Alright, sweet. Looks almost professional. And we still have a whole bunch of room to expand this if we want. And so now looking for effectively, I mean, I could just do it right here, and maybe I don't see a reason not to. Maybe I should, but I don't. We have circuits, we have cable, and then we just need plastic, which is right here. Going completely the wrong way. One, two, three. So 1, 2, 3. Rather, 1, 2, 3 here. Perfect. Little second kind of minibus, as it were. And then I want this guy. Let's go with 2 for now. Like that. Let's do this. And that. Okay. I think this works. Put this right. It's a shame these don't power everything. I might want to just... Maybe I will just start spacing everything out by 1. Actually. Just so I can get a power pole in here. Like that. I guess I could do it like this then, right? Have a space between each other one. That kind of looks cool. I like it. And I need it to go here, I think, like this. Alright. Keep messing this up. That's okay. Oh, you can reverse them. Oh, okay, neat. I didn't realize. Good to know. And... how do I want to do this? I guess just like that. Like this, like that. Alright, now we have plastic flowing in as well. Alright, good. And then this isn't connected to the power grid, but it's about to be... Alright. This is going the wrong way. This doesn't have a recipe. Whoops. Change it to this. Advanced circuits being built. Alright, we did it. Or did we? Almost. Alright, we did it! Ooh, it takes a while. Alright, let's upgrade him then. I'm going to add another one as well. There we go. Now I think that should use all of the circuits that we're using, or that we're creating. It should use all of them. Cute, there we go. We have red circuit. Alright, is that everything we needed for blue science? Apologies, my voice is a little upset with me. Sulfur engine unit is the other thing. Right. Yeah. Steel, iron gear, and pipes. So basically, plates, iron plates and steel. Which we have in spades. So what does this need? It needs... Each one of these only needs 0.5 a second? Is that right? 0.5 wire a second. And this is making 3 a second. Is that... Am I crazy? So, I only need one of these assembly machines for all 3 of these? That seems kind of unintuitive. I guess it's just because they process so slow. They use a lot of wires, they just take a lot of time while they're doing it. And how many circuits? Barely any, like 0.25? Each one of these is making me 1. So all 4 of these would be 1 assembler of circuits. Wow, okay. I'll extend it a bit, because we're going to need a lot of electronic circuits anyway, right? So yes, you are crazy, but that's besides the point. Well, I thank you for acknowledging the question, I guess. I guess you get what you ask for. You're welcome. I don't feel very welcome. Alright, so I have steel. I have... Iron gear is just plates, so let's just grab some plates. Actually, I wonder, is that going to be enough to empty this? Not even close. Barely touched it at all. Oh god. Oh, do I not have any tanks? Alright. I can store 100,000 kilos of petroleum gas. I can store 100,000 kilos of oil. 20 oil into 9 per second of petroleum gas. I feel like I need another one of these then. Can I make this loot bigger? I don't know if that really benefits me in any way. Really, I just need to have all of this oil go somewhere else. Maybe up here. And then really get processed. So maybe let's just do that. How do I want to drag that over there? I guess we have this as a kind of guideline, so let's go up. And this is right here. Let's go, I think, right there. Like this. Like this. Oops. And then we can have a proper oil station right here. I think that is a great plan. Oh, I'm making explosives. Nice. Also a great plan. I ran out of coal? Yep. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I have explosives though, so that's something. Show me where my grenades are. Let's add the explosives to the toolbar. Granada. And repair kit. Alright, perfect. What could possibly go wrong? Actually, I do need to blow up some of this stuff, so let's test it. I can't throw explosives? They're not a throwable? I am full of depression. Alright. I guess I can make cliff explosives though, right? Destroys cliffs. So how do I destroy rocks? Is there actually no good way to destroy rocket launcher? Where is it? Do I have a rocket launcher yet? I do. Can I make missiles? Explosives. I need more plates. This is urgent. Uh-oh. The train is running. Perfect. Just pick up the rest. I can't be honest. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to rotate them all. Well, I think what I did is much better, though. I'm falling into the trap of everything needs to be tight and compact and very, very neat. No. But, I do think it needs to be at least not silly. You know, not terrible. I like this. Look at all this advanced circuitry we are making. Energy shield. I should make some of those. Okay. A British miniature building bad. No, like miniatures, everyone loves miniatures in England. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. British miniature building good. Plates. That's what I need. I need plates. Actually, since I've combined the two plate things into one, we're doing pretty good on plates, it turns out. I mean, we are like churning through iron ore now, but we're doing okay on plates. Alright, I have rocket. I should be able to target a rock. Let's target this one. And fire? Shift fire? Okay, that's somewhat satisfying. It's incredibly inefficient, but that doesn't matter. Oh. It's incredibly inefficient. What are these? Defender capsules. We're shooting them at craft speed. I pledged to destroy this rock field with rockets, and that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that was a critical miss, I guess. It didn't do 2 blocks of damage. Alright, last one. Let's wait for all three and just unleash fury all at once. Perfect. Alright, I love the rocket launcher. It's good. Alright, so now what we should be able to do, let's get some chemical plants. Which are here. No, oil refinery is what we need. Alright. So I have it set up thusly, with a power pole in the center. Okay. What we might want to do is have another batch of storage tanks as well. Then we can stop the rockets until after the tanks are done. Or do we really? We don't really need to, right? This is our tank array. I do kind of like it though. Let's do it like this. Like that. And then that can define the start of a pipeline area. And then we can do this. Well, actually, we don't need to, because we can pass it through the pipes, so we're fine. How is the train doing, by the way? I haven't seen it back yet. That's because it just left. It's so good. Coming back to Laguna Base Stop 00. Drive remotely? Oh, you do not want to give me that power. Alright, so it just had to wait a while to get 20,000 oil. That's fine. It will empty much faster than it filled. Okay. So we have all of this. That's great. Now what? This can allow us to pass through to other arrays, which is great. So we then just have the pipe coming. Technically, we'd have the pipe coming out of the bottom, but that's not how I did it, right? That's because I'm bad. Technically, we want it to be like this. And that's still fine. It probably means we want to have this moved. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so we have our array. Oil refinery. Like this. And then with a gap. Or power. Like this. Alright. And so this is how each array would be built, I think. And then, what do we want to do with this? I mean, I need to make a couple more undergrounders, that's for sure. I mean, how did I do it here, right? Like, I just had kind of a central pipe, the output on either side. So maybe we want to do the same thing here. We have a central pipe. Like this. This is not very space efficient though, is it? Oh, actually no, I'm being foolish. I'm being foolish. This is the better way to do it. Like this. Right? Like that. Because then, what we have, this is one array, and we have our output coming like this. Yeah, that just makes way more sense to me. Okay. When it's just processing crude oil into petroleum, I think this makes a lot of sense. Can I make more chem plants? Or oil refineries? I'm missing stone. I will go get some then. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is not good. How much is left? 135? Ooh, it's low. It's very low. Alright. I don't have any stone bricks over here, but I do have a little chest here. Perfect. I was going to say, I thought I had like a little overflow chest. Yeah, just make 10. Solid. Don't need these anymore. Shouldn't need these anymore because we have another connection. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so what we have now is a proper oil refinery here. And I think we should just be able to take the petroleum and feed it into this, right? I don't see a reason we couldn't do that. But anyway, we have petroleum. And should we do one more? I really don't see a reason not to, right? Like, unless there is some reason I wouldn't want to just make as much petroleum as fast as possible, I'm just going to continue to do that. Yeah, and then we can have our output feed right through the center of this. Ah, it's beautiful. Like that. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna have it feed in right here. Actually, I'm gonna have it feed in. Can I just do it this way? Okay, that's unfortunate spacing, I suppose. I don't want to have this be like a big L, but I guess I could just have it do that. Alright, awesome. Maybe I should have it output into tanks as well before it actually becomes part of the main grid. You know? I guess the only problem with this design is it doesn't leave me anywhere to put these tanks. Oh, right. The other problem is that I can't get in to modify it. Yeah, that's an issue. Okay. It's a shame I can't build like a small one or rotate it a different way. But yeah, they're all connected. This world has been connected. So what I could do is be a little silly, but also a little cool. Now, remove these. These are connected on the outside. Grab a tank. Like so. Flawless. Should I be able to? I should be able to do the other way. This way, right? Okay, that's cool. Okay, come on. That's pretty cool, right? We have our input on the outside, our output on the inside. I like that. I do. And then what we can do is we can just have this come out here and have it be our output. That's really... I love this. Look at this. You could just save this as a little... I'm doing it. Where's the blueprint? Make a blue... Control C. I barely even touched it and I got the whole thing. Alright, how do I save it? Yes! It's... Yeah, I love this. Wait, hold on. It's not enough. Control C. All of this. Yes! I love it. It's so good. Alright. Alright, I have that now, and I can expand it if I want. I can just keep doing that all the way up. That's really cool. Anyway, sorry, I enjoyed that too much. This is not connected to this now. I see, it's just ever so slightly not too far. Gotcha. And then here, we can disconnect all of this then, that's fine. Okay, I love it. All of this petroleum is now connected. We are good. We are not making anywhere near enough petroleum to fuel this yet. But that's okay. Over a blueprint was only a little gross. Thankfully I'm busy completely flattening a planet for soil piles right now. Well actually it wasn't even really the blueprint, it was like look at this, look how cool it's like all tucked in here, and then the output's like out here, and you can it's good. It's good shit, man. Anyway, so that's that. I think we should be good to get the other train running then. I fear there's going to be a horrendous crash. But I guess let's see. Must be a British thing. Yeah, it probably is. Alright. So... I never liked that tree. Alright, so here we are. Nearly ran myself over, but it's fine. I parked it beautifully in that tree. So, I need miners. I probably shouldn't have all of these connected to power, right? Then again, I'm not using any. Do it. It's still not enough. How big is this iron field? I mean, it's quite large. I can see it with my eyes, but still. Okay, still not enough. I also don't have enough fast belts, do I? That's not where the belt goes. Look at this. I still love this. Shit is awesome. So this guy is very full now. That's what we want. Like that. Ideal. Oh yeah, none of these are powered either, I guess. Oh. I'm running out of everything. Surefire sign that you're doing something right. Okay, so all of this is now powered, or almost. Alright, all of this is now powered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think with that in mind, we should be good to run this on yellow belts, I think. Maybe I'll have that merge with something else. Another batch of belts. But anyway. We now make a lot of iron. Like, this is a 10 million iron ore patch. Replacing our 130,000 that we are currently dealing with. Give me a small. Right there. So yeah, give me medium. Medium just it solves all problems. There we go. So yeah, the path isn't complete. So we need to do that too. So we have this now. This will then go north. And so we basically will have two trains running on the same track, which can never cause any problems, obviously. Right, so I think what we'll need is we'll need this to be connected here, for sure. Like this. And then we'll need, where's my rail stuff? Here we go. I'll need a signal here. And then here. So a signal heading out. Signal heading out from here. Signal heading out from here. So this will check if this whole patch is connected. This is all yellow all the way to here. And this will check if this yellow patch is connected, and this is yellow all the way over here. So if this patch of rail is occupied at all, then they must stop. So this will stop right here. And if this patch of rail is occupied, they'll stop here. Actually, maybe I should have like a layover or something. We could. Reads the next signals in the path to allow better control of trains. That's probably something we'll want to do. For right now, I think for a 2-train system, this should be fine. Because we've set it into blocks and everything will be good. Bloody trees. Basically invisible. Alright. So here's what we're also going to do. There is little reason to not just have this go straight up. Oh, hold on. That's not how I destroy rocks anymore. Perfect. This is an obscenely large train loop for no reason, except that I think it's cool. Oh, I did blow up these rows a little bit. It's fine. Okay. That does take up a second slot though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright. Fantastic. So, this should now tell me it's connected. Right? Actually, I can... What am I doing? I can just click on the train from here. It's not saying no path anymore, or is it? Train cannot find path to destination. Oh wait, the other train? Oh. You can't find a path to... Like, why? As far as I'm aware... Is it saying that each... Is it trying to say that this can only be a one-way rail now? Or what? I should go place that, I guess. We should definitely fix this before we set another train on the track, you know? Okay, so that should provide the ability to be like, hey, I can go both ways. Yep, fuck. Okay, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing grand. Oh my god. That was horrifying. Jesus. Really glad I didn't park on the fucking track. Alright, back we go. Alright, that's it. That's it. I've had it up to here with these. The resulting collision between 220-ton trains won't make the news, surely. Did he just do a loop? Surely he wouldn't do a loop. Oh, it shows me on the map which ones are green. Oh, I love it. There's probably too many here. I don't need this many, surely. Train stop names, rail signal states, worker robots, tags, logistics networks. Well, don't mind if I do. Show pipelines? Wait, I can look up my pipelines on the map? That's so cool. Sorry, so this is going to take him a while to fill up, so that's fine. Moving on. We need iron. Like, holy shit, do we need iron? Alright, so come over here. You should be able to do what you need to do. So let us go check. Ow. You. Alright. Your schedule. So you sit here until you either... Alright, so if you're full on oil, or you're full on... So either you've emptied enough bullets, gained enough oil, or you're out of oil or out of bullets. I think this should make sense. So I think we need to do the same thing here. So if you have enough ore, you've given enough bullets. Yeah, I think that should work. Watch this be so wrong. Anyway, we need to create another stop. That's what we need to do. Add a station. Stop is inaccessible from current position. We're going to need to configure some stops then, because it should not be. It really looks like we could loop around right here. But anyway, add a wait condition. What's your wait condition? Just until you've gotten rid of all of the fluid. Okay, I think that makes sense. So... has cargo. Nope. Item count. Or... equals 0. I think that's what we've done with this one, right? I think so. Yeah, equals 0. Perfect. Okay, we'll need to be a little more finicky with it though, because we also have fuel, right? Fluid count. Oil. Equals 0. I think that works. And then what we might be able to do is we can have like maybe a circuit set up here so that if this train is waiting and this train is here, then this train can just leave. We can maybe do something like that. So why do you think it's inaccessible? Okay, it looks like one of them is red. We may need to... let's go check that. How am I better at driving backwards than I am forwards? Okay. Like this? I guess the problem is all of this is that blue color, huh? Whereas here we have some more information going on. Right. Well, the other reason the stop could be accessible is because this guy's still here. Nope. Never mind. He's there. And it's taking a while to fill up, so we're good. Okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just get in the train and... damn it. Yeah, I'm better driving backwards than I am forwards. Oh wait, I don't have it. No, stop. Don't do that. That's terrible news. I should absolutely have these filtered. How would I... no, there's got to be a way to, right? Set it up on automation or something? Or I could just say, hey, use filters. Pull it. There. How about that? So, is this not set to automatic? It's not. Maybe that's why. That's why. This is saying it's red all along here. Ah, okay, he immediately left. Didn't even wait at all. So that's bad. Get these trees out of here. Alright. So why didn't he wait? Very nearly got the achievement for being killed. What's his weight condition? Alright, so no bullet. Waiting for fluid. We will be waiting forever. Right. Okay, fluid is 0. Cargo is not 0 though. So why did you leave? Do I have this backwards or some shit? No, this one works fine. The oil runners works great. Right, he stops here. Empties, may not be able to. Empties really fast too, with the 3 pumps. And then leaves. Okay. So there's something about the double logic that's screwing it up. Cargo equals no iron, so iron ore equals 0, or and fluid equals 0. Well, fluid does equal 0. Well, I guess let's go hook up the... Actually, I don't even think it stopped here. I think it just drove right through. Right? Because if it had stopped for even a second, these would have ore in them. Or are they facing the wrong way? No, they're not. Yeah, these would have ore in them, and they don't. So it just blew right through here. I don't think it stopped at all, for whatever reason. Go to Laguna Fox Base Stop. If you can make it. You should be able to make it. This is now saying it's red. It's not saying it's red for the other place, which worries me a bit. But maybe it's fine. Okay, it's working. Fluid is 0, but ore isn't. So maybe what it was, it had just like... it had preloaded, hey, go to Rhythm's crude industries, right? And because it had preloaded that, it was just... do that. Because it had preloaded that, it just blew right through the stop and didn't wait at all. That would make sense. So the ore's going about as fast as it can, which is actually really slow. It's so much slower than the fluid pumping. Like, my god. Can I improve these at all? I guess I can give them stacking, huh? And there are stacking ones I can make. Right, I can make stacking ones. Bulk inserter. I don't know if I know how to make these yet. It does use advanced circuits, so maybe... Oh yeah, I know how to make them. Alright, so now I'm curious. What happens to you when you get to Rhythms? Because what you should do is output a bunch of bullets. You just left. You just didn't even wait. Oh, because the circuit is 0. So the circuit was 0, so it just left. It didn't even sit there. But I thought, even if there was nothing in the circuit, it should still drop off some bullets, right? I hoped that would be how that would work. Circuit greater than 250. Fluid greater than 250. Alright, well I think this is working-ish. Let's go make it work fully. So all I'll need to do... Oh! Okay, collision? Okay, that looks like a collision, but no. Alright. It's working. Can you believe this? Actually working. I so very nearly fucking died. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's going well. You will just blow through this station though, which frustrates me. I'm not going to drive on the rails anymore. Actually, I guess this part of the rail is safe. Alright, get out of the car. I think we can turn this back on, right? We can reconnect this. There we go. Still blew by it. I guess it has no power. No, it should still stop. Something ain't right. These are all connected. Can it report the same signal? Oh, maybe that's the problem. Because that one wire is how do I get rid of a wire? Controls, advanced interaction. I assume it's in here. Reverse select, deselect, crafting, inventory, quick bar, tools, red wire connection mode, Alt and R. Because shift clicking on that gets rid of the copper wire. But it doesn't get rid of the... Hasn't been a glorious explosion in celebration of your achievement yet? Yeah, it must be malfunctioning. How do I get rid of red wire then? Or do I just... They can share the name of other stops. Change the name in that schedule will be able to target any of the stops as their destination. Look at this! This is cool. Circuit network, here we go. Circuit network can carry integer values of -2 billion to +2 billion for each signal type. So it can carry two different signals at once? So that's not the issue? We're out of power. Right. Because it's just leaving. Like, it's not even waiting to check. It's just gone. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. That's what I figured. There's definitely something wrong here. It's also... Actually, hold on. It's not getting any ore now either. Okay, so this definitely doesn't work. As long as they don't explode, I'm somewhat happy. Yeah, he's not feeling like he can leave. He's probably not ready to anyway. Yeah, this isn't working, so let's just delete it all. And let's just add a wait stop. The most important thing of greater than oil. Oil is greater than oil. 25,000. Actually, yeah, let's just set it nice and small. Let's set it 2,500. And then here, item count of iron ore. 2,500 as well. Actually, no, that's maximum. Let's just set it to 500. So it should stop here. And it did. Alright, it got to 2,500 and it left. It got to 2,500 really quick. Did it? Oh, wait, less than. Greater than. Okay. So we have that. This works. Now what I need to do is say, hey, if the circuit... Actually, let's check the circuit, right? Because this reads contents, reads the contents of the container and sends them to the network. So all three of these should be being sent to the network right now. This should be able to see, send to train. Sends the contents of the circuit network to the train so they can be used for rate conditions. Since the maximum number of trains go into the stop. When a train is stopped, a signal is sent with a unique number for it. Okay. Why have you not left? Oh, because the circuit. Okay. Well, that's fine. This will be a fun experiment. So, if I say bullet equal to 0, you can read it. But it's saying the 626 on this circuit. Which is every single... It's all of them. It's reading the ones in the train as well. Why? It shouldn't be. Right? Because it should send the contents to the train and sends them to the circuit network, I see. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that right now. So now, okay, the circuit is showing 300. So if 250, we should do the same down here as well. So can I not remote control it because I'm not close enough? There we go, now I can. Retrain contents. Okay, so I already have that turned off there, so that's fine. So fluid is green. So if I say, hey, item count on the train equals 0. This is not green. Alright, so either you have enough oil and you're happy, and you've given enough bullets, or maybe like this. Check the circuit condition on bullets here. Also 300. Is greater than... I'm going to figure this out, because I feel like it would be nice to have this autonomous and not have to think about it, you know? And besides, we have ore being delivered to the base now, so I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, what we can maybe do is we can read the signal, right? Like, so this guy is going to not go because this is busy. Look at that. That worked. And now he's going to go and get stuck right behind him. So obviously it's not perfect, but it does work. Works well enough. Anyway. So fluid equals 0, and then cargo will equal 0, and everything's green and everyone's happy. Oh yeah, the circuit condition of oil, we need to check that too, because if there's just no oil to be picked up, then we should just leave, right? If there's no oil in the tanks, then just leave. Or maybe just less than 100. Alright, it's nighttime. I did. Yes, I forgot about that. Definitely an issue. We need to make some accumulators. We need to make some batteries. Personal batteries. I do want those too, because I think I want the power, the shield stuff, right? I assume I need to make batteries in a chemical plant, because that just makes sense to my brain. Yep, and it uses iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. Okay, we can make those. We can make sulfuric acid. We can actually expand our sulfur processing a bit now that we have so much oil coming in. This one got empty, huh? Genuinely surprised. So fluid is about to be less than 100. Actually, so this is good. And this is good. So this, I want these to be combined. I can't get it to work. I don't know how to make it work. I don't know. I know what I want to do. I basically want to put this in square brackets and this in square brackets. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for. I want this to be, you know, one or the other, and I want this to be one or the other. But I don't know how to do it in this. It is late, I am tired, enjoy a descent into madness. Honestly, I am tired as well, and I think I might just be... I think this might be beyond me right now. This foe is beyond any of us. So I think it might just be time to call it for tonight. Because yeah, I'm not sure what it is I'm missing here, but there is something I'm missing here. Because this is immediately green, and now this is immediately green. I want it to leave. If this is green and this is green, I want it to leave. If this is green and this is green, I want it to leave. I just don't know how to make it do that. This or this, this or this. These two or these two. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe this is it. We've given enough bullets, we've gotten enough oil, or we've run out of bullets and we've run out of oil. Okay. Right? Yeah, I think we could. Maybe that's it. Let's try it. Let's look for one more run. And I'm going to set this to a reasonable number now. Which I think is a full tank, right? That's the full... I think so. Yeah, because I think 500 is one row. So yeah. We could do 2 cargo wagons, but with the way this is laid out, that's kind of pushing it a bit. Let's see how it does now. No, definitely not. Sod it. Let's not worry about it. If we just get the cargo, maybe that's all that matters. The bullets are inconsequential. I wanted to figure it out, but I don't know how. I don't know how. And I think this is a full... Yeah, this will be a full load. I love this though. I love seeing them all like filter in like clickety-clack all the way down. It's very, very cool. It's always right-handed, man. I don't know why these inserters are right-handed. Especially when they're like flat on a on the edge of a transport belt. They're still right-handed. It's so weird. Anyway. We are in a much better place than we were. It may not feel like it, but we are. Is this not connected at all? Well, that'll explain it. There we go. It's fixed. Could do with a couple of batteries here to keep this running overnight, but frankly, I think we're doing okay. This worries me a bit. We need to get our automated turret set up. But what we can do is hopefully get robots. That's the plan. That's the robots. Alright. Blue science. Blue sky science. There we go. What am I doing? Science. Alright. That is going to be that for today. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you Giraffe for the raid, man. I hope you're having a good evening. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. We're going to be back tomorrow with more of our random civilization playthrough, where we randomized the... So normally you can randomize the person you play as, but we decided to also randomize the victory condition we had to achieve, the map that we're on, and I'm pretty sure there were a few other things we could have randomized as well. So if you do know of any other things we could have randomized for Civ, let me know. And we'll do that next time. But yeah, I actually got lucky. I got to be Georgia with a religious victory, which is actually something that Georgia is pretty good at doing. But Ryan's doing a domination victory, and he's already destroyed 1 Civ. And we're not on team. Well, we're on teams, but my teammate is useless. And a religious victory against someone trying to do a domination victory is really, really difficult. So anyway, I hope to see you for that. Have a fantastic rest of your evenings, everybody. Thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate you all immensely. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. And I shall see you all next time.